Hey, this is Allison.
And this is Nina.
And this is Chaotic Good, your anything but neutral reality TV podcast.
And today we are going to be unveiling the cast of Traitors Season 4.
The Traitors, the mayhem, the turrets,
The
round table,
the castle.
We love the show Traitors. We cannot wait to recap it. But you might not know every single person on the cast because it is a big world out there. We have people from all different kinds of franchises, all different kinds of fame.
Traitors is culture.
I want to know about these people. I want to know what makes them tick. Their highs, their lows, what shows they've been on.
Yes. How has fate decided that they should end up in the Scottish Highlands with Alan Cumming?
To only be so lucky.
I know.
So join us as we go through each individual cast member and introduce them and just get to know them.
I'm so excited. So
thank you so much for joining us at Chaotic Good Headquarters.
All right, we are going through the entire cast of Traitors US Season 4, and today I'm going to be talking about Olympic figure skater and sports commentator Tara Lipinski. Allison, does the name Tara Lipinski ring a bell? Do you know who this gal is right here?
The way I know Tara Lipinski is in her relation to another Traitors cast member, Mr. Johnny Weir. Yes. And I know that they are a duo and they are sports commentators of sorts. But that's really all I know about her because I knew from my childhood and watching the Winter Olympics and especially Johnny Weir's flashy outfits and performances.
Yes. It's cemented in your
I
brain.
remember that more in my childhood brain, whereas Tara I don't remember as many specifics. So I'm really excited to learn about Tara Lipinski.
So I don't know a ton about figure skating and the history and the big names in its community. So I also was wondering, I'm okay, Tara Lipinski, I also knew her as a commentator with Johnny Weir. And I was okay, so what's her story? What's her deal? And I didn't realize the history that this little gal right here, created in figure skating, as a sport.
I'm so excited to hear.
So I'm gonna hand this over to
I'll hold the frame of Miss Tara.
So Tara, is a former competitor in women's singles. So another singles skater like Johnny Weir. She is the 1998 Olympic champion. So she won gold in 1998
in the 90s. No,
in the 90s, she's also the 1997 world champion, a 2-time Champions Series final champion. I know I'm saying a lot of champion. This is a winner, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. And also it was all done when she was very young. Wow. So we talked about Johnny Weir a bit earlier about how his figure skating journey actually came kind of late as far as athlete terms. Usually we hear stories of if you're in figure skating, you start when you're a baby,
you learn to walk or you learn to skate before you walk, those kind of stories.
Exactly. And he didn't really get into figure skating until he was 12 years old, which is young, but I guess for that sport is a bit older.
So Tara had much earlier entry into the world of skating.
So born in 1982, which makes her 43 years old. She was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It is said that when Lipinski was 2 years old, while watching the 1984 Summer Olympics, she stood on a Tupperware bowl and pretended to be a gold medalist.
Okay.
So already a winner. It's that winner mentality.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, from a young age. It's and it's also kind of freaky when you know that she wins a medal. It's I don't know, to be a parent, talk about being a parent to that. I don't know. I'd be oh my God. I feel you're a witch. I'm that's freaky. So at the age of 3, she began roller skating.
Wow.
And eventually became a national champion in her group when she was 9 years old, in roller skating.
The way I can't.
The way I could never. Oh my gosh. I
tried to roller skate some in college because that's what the kids were doing. Yeah. And yeah, I struggled. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you
I'm
ever
such
do
a scared skater. Very scared.
Oh, I was so scared. Did you ever do roller skating like in PE class?
I don't think so.
So we definitely did. And maybe like I can't remember if it was elementary school or middle school. But and it was roller skate, like the old roller skate, so not inline. I could do a little bit of inline.
Okay.
That was fun. Again, not great at it. I was very much just someone that's like, what do they call it? Like pizza slice, pizza slice, pizza slice. I was that person.
Yeah.
And so I saw these old roller skates, and it's a whole different ball game. And in PE class, so right, it was like we were in the gym, so flat, pretty flat, and we were just going round and round. And the PE teacher did put up like some obstacles, and it was this thing of like, oh, if you're like interested, so up to us, like, oh, you can like try doing the obstacles, which like I want to say they were like just very low little like little jumps essentially. Yeah. So it's like a little, like it was a very small like stick or something. It's like, okay, just like jump over it.
Yeah.
And so I was feeling good. I was kind of feeling like, oh, you know, like
pizza slice, pizza slice,
pizza slice, not so bad. I'm getting around. This is fun.
Yeah.
And again, and they were so low. I really like these little jumps were very low. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna try. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I want to like try a little jump. And so I go for the jump. And I immediately panic.
No,
I immediately
you can't
panic.
halfway through probably.
Yeah. I immediately panic. I don't know what to do. Instead of just like landing it, I just like I'm freaking out. So I immediately, I don't know why I thought this was the way to go, but I immediately spread my legs and I do a split.
No.
Which can you tell from my laugh? I can't do a split.
No,
I can't do a split. I certainly couldn't. I can't do it now, and I couldn't do it then. So it was a pretty humiliating moment in my my PE past. But thankfully, it was an era where like those colorful leggings were like very in. So I didn't very stretchy. So I didn't rip anything.
Well, you didn't die.
I didn't die. One, I didn't break anything. I didn't break a bone.
Yeah.
And I didn't like rip my pants open or something. That would have actually killed me.
You had like kind of a drag queen moment, but like not ready for it.
Exactly. Oh, like a reveal.
Yes.
Like I was not ready for a reveal. No. Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's Tara being like, being a roller skating like cutie. So she begins figure skating that same year, transferring her skills over to the ice rink. She later switched exclusively to just like, okay, we're focusing on just figure skating, and was taking less.
Mom and dad were also like, and this is our lives now.
Exactly. It's like, you want to do this? Are you sure? Because then that's all we're doing. And she took lessons at the University of Delaware in Newark, Delaware, the same place that Johnny took his lessons. Isn't that funny? So that was like another like connection there. She was the youngest single skater to win a U.S. Nationals and the youngest skater, period, to become an Olympic and world champion in figure skating history.
When you say young, what age was she?
She was 15 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And that's when she won that stuff, but she's been competing and she'd been competing for years, like before then, like placing, right?
Yeah.
Placing bronze, placing silver, like in all these other competitions. Yeah. It's just that when she won, she just, happened to be the youngest. And this is a record that would not be broken until 2019.
Okay.
So she was like the youngest winner for a really long time.
Like 20 years.
Yeah.
Over 20 years. Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. She was the first woman to complete the triple loop combination. I hope I'm saying, again, if you're a fan, I'm so sorry.
So she won this in like 1998.
Yeah.
Okay, so Johnny Weir graduated high school in 2002. Mm-hmm. So he would have been like teens when she's doing this. So he probably was very aware of her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, probably well past her, Delaware lesson days because she was, she just was like in a very professional circle. But I bet he's like taking his lessons and is like, yes.
Yeah. Because let's see, because if she's starting around that, she started very focusing on figure skating when she's 9 years old, and it's just a straight shot there to your teens like competing in like the biggest stage in the world. And also what I reminded me of her, because again, I was just like, okay, that's right. She was like this young, right? I'm like, oh my God, that's right, a teenager. So right, I remember her, I think, being in like teen magazines. Like, I think she probably wasn't, I wasn't reading like Teen People or any of that. I was reading American Girl magazine, and I think she was in it. So I think that's how I knew who she was from there. Also, because apparently,
do you see?
I mean,
do you see? We
I mean, the blueprint.
The blueprint is there. In the studio, we have our American Girl dolls on the mantle,
where they should be, because they deserve a position of respect.
Yes.
In this household.
Yes, they do.
And also, I didn't realize another reason why I remembered her was because of this like supposed rivalry with her and Michelle Kwan, another like amazing figure skater. Which again is one of those things where I'm like, I have yet to read anything that she ever said anything, that Michelle ever said anything. Like, I think it was just like around the time it was this. So this was after the Nancy Kerrigan, attack. So I wonder if that was just like on people's, like, of course it's not on people's minds, and they just like,
but every commentator was like, oh, do you have any rivalries? Oh,
exactly.
Is there any girl that you've got your eye on?
Yeah, and it was because, I mean, and both of them were extremely, like, stiff competition. I mean, I think Michelle Kwan won silver that year, you know? So it was, like, very, like, they were on each other. Again, like, I have yet to read anything that said that they actually disliked each other or, like purposefully going against each other. But I'm just like, yeah, they're two, we just happen to have two amazing figure skaters that are, like, the same age, that are in the same competition. I don't think that they like were purposefully like rivals, but people love like a story like that.
They're a competition.
Yeah, they're a competition, of course.
Yeah.
And then so after this like huge win, Lipinski announced her intention to turn professional in an interview on the NBC program The Today Show.
So she wasn't professional before all that?
So what that does is that essentially you're ending your eligibility to compete in the Olympics.
Oh,
so I guess like y'all, this is one of those topsy-turvy things where I'm like, huh? So I guess that means,
you're not a professional when you go to the Olympics.
I think you're just like what you do, right? You just like, all you do is just like compete. You're just like, I guess you're seen as just like an athlete. If you're a professional, I guess it means you do like shows and you get like paid, I guess, like in these other ways, because I guess you are getting, I mean, you got to get money somehow as an athlete. You got to like pay for all this stuff. Figure skating is so expensive.
I bet,
like you need sponsorships, but there I guess there's like this line of seeing of you being like an athlete and being like an artiste, if you will, and being like a sellout. And for her to do it right after she wins an Olympic gold medal, people lost their minds.
Oh,
Allison,
okay, wow.
The community lost their minds. It says here, the New York Times says that her decision sent tremors through the Olympic figure skating community. USA Today criticized her decision. A 15-year-old, a teenager, who's, by the way, cited her decision to do this by like, hey, so I've given so much of my life to this sport and I still want to do it. I love it so much, but I want to be around my family. Like, I think around that time, like, I think her dad was sick, you know, like around this time. Right. She's like, I want to be around my family. I want to go to university. I want to make friends.
Yeah.
I want to have a boyfriend. Like, I want to have a life. Like, I'm so proud of what I've done and I want to continue figure skating, but I'm going to be taking a step back from like this sort of like intensive figure skating.
Also, guys, she won.
Yeah, she won. Yeah, y'all mad. She won and y'all mad. Exactly. I wish but
it's again, like when you're on the top, you're on the top.
Yeah,
and you can make whatever choice you want.
Whatever decision you want. But yeah, she was like heavily criticized, and apparently like some of the criticisms was like, oh, she's taking the easy way out. Whatever the heck that means.
She's
like,
a child.
She's a child and she won a gold medal. Not at the Junior Olympics, the regular, scary, big Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? And, oh yeah, they compared it to her going professional. These, like, critics compared it to her joining the circus.
So, do you think, like, her going professional, is she gonna, I don't know, Disney on Ice? Is this
Kind
like
of.
okay?
So she did these types of shows where I think it was something like, again, this was like a very thick wiki, so I'm sorry I didn't get too detailed, but it is a sort of like Stars on Ice situation, which Johnny Weir also did like for quite a bit actually.
Love that.
But yeah, I think it was more this like maybe more like traveling shows, and honestly, it just seems like a nicer schedule. It just seems like very chill, seems fun. It seems like you don't have to worry about so many rules. You don't have to worry about like the rules on like the jumps and like
you
what
can
you
just
wear.
do like the dances that you want, maybe.
Exactly.
And it's not all about like what you're going to get judged on.
Exactly. And
like
what
it's
gets
all
more
about
points.
it's just exactly. It's like this like formula of just getting as many
which
points
I think
as
she
possible.
also mentioned as a decision to judge. She's like, yeah, I want to have like, I love this so much. I want to have fun with it. Like I want to have fun with figure skating and not to get so caught up in like, okay, what's going to get me points? Okay, what do the judges like? Like, she's a teenager. She's like, I want to figure out what I like. So
I love that.
Yeah. So after that, she signed an exclusive deal with CBS to do some acting and to perform in ice shows and other, they call it non-sanctioned competitions. Okay. And yeah, after the Olympics, Lipinski toured with Champions on Ice.
Okay.
Which
fun.
visited 90 cities around the U.S. So yes, Lipinski, I think like officially retired from competitive figure skating in 1998. So when she's like a teenager, and she performed live shows before retiring from figure skating full stop in 2002.
And this is before Johnny even does his first
Olympics.
Wow. Okay.
Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Like that trajectory of like just doing something when you're so young that your other like contemporaries, as far as like age wise, or like,
well, it's crazy too because
totally
I've heard about like child actors, like they have been they're like, yeah, I've been working for 50 years, 60 years, and it's because they've been working since they are children. Yes.
Not being able to make decisions for themselves, maybe even though it does seem like Tara, it seems like,
but also
she's
when
had a great
you're a
experience.
star.
Sometimes you're a star. Tara, you're a star. And of course, and people see that, and that's of course when she gets asked to be a sports commentator in the 2014 Olympics with Johnny Weir and Terry Gannon. And like we said in Johnny Weir's episode, which I highly recommend if you haven't listened to it,
we have a Winter Olympics coming up.
Yes,
shortly.
Yeah,
in Italy. So
we're gonna see them.
Oh we're gonna
see them on the slopes, probably in like amazing outfits.
At the same time that Traitors is airing.
Oh my god!
At the same time,
we're gonna get double.
Like the Italian. Like Milan area.
Oh my gosh!
Winter Olympics is gonna happen.
Oh my gosh! So we're gonna get like a double dose of Tara and Johnny.
I know, we'll have to tune in.
Yeah,
see what they say, because I bet they'll say a little of this and that about the show.
Maybe they'll have some comments on the other contestants. Oh, maybe some takes, maybe some opinions. And just like as a personal aside, Lipinski, married sports producer Todd Capostasi. I'm so sorry if I hope I'm saying that right. In June 2017, where Johnny Weir was the bride's man.
I love
so
that.
cute. And they met at the 2015 Sports Emmys when she presented his award to him, and that's how they met.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cute. And in October 2023, the couple welcomed their first child, a daughter, via surrogacy.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. As far as thinking about her in Traitors and what maybe like her strategy might be, she's mentioned that she wants the faithfuls to stick together. So it kind of makes me think of what you said about like, it doesn't really matter who's a traitor or not. It's all about numbers. It's all about like having this group. And that's kind of where it sounds like that's where her head is at, where she's like, we just need to keep these like, we need to stick together and not just be looking out for ourselves. We need to be in a group. And
that is so interesting because Johnny's strategy that he stated is so different.
Yeah.
Because he said, I want to go with my gut. I want to go based off of feeling. And I was saying, listen to our introduction to Johnny Weir. We're introducing everybody,
Every single contestant, people. Anybody that you don't know, listen up. We got you. Don't worry about it. You don't know that, we got you.
So I'm thinking, he might like just vote for whoever he feels like is the traitor.
Yeah.
And isn't really going with the flow with the votes. Whereas she's
very much like,
it's a numbers game.
Numbers, yeah.
And I think she has the correct assumption that she'll likely be a faithful.
Yes.
So
I think so.
Yeah, and I think also if you're going into the game and you kind of just like have the self-awareness and you've watched the show enough that you're like, I know what my role is gonna be. It's gonna be a faithful. So that means I need to get these votes together.
Exactly. We need to wrangle these people together. Wrangle these, herd these sheep.
Yes.
Don't look over here. Don't look over here. Let's focus. And she very much says, she's like, I want to be the leader of that trend. Like, she very much wants to be like head faithful. Yeah. So we'll see if that happens.
Oh my gosh, I would really love to see that.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, and I think if you're head faithful, I love the role of the head faithful, sticking people together. And it
is dangerous as far as like traitors coming for you.
Absolutely. But maybe her best friend will be a traitor.
That's right.
She won't even know it.
Oh my god, that would be
because that's who.
That would
if
be
you
fun.
can, you can either kill the head faithful or you befriend. You become the BFF of the head faithful.
That's true.
And they're like, no, my right wing, ride or die faithful is X, and that X is the traitor. The traitor. Yeah, because I also like wondered if like Lisa Rinna is going to be like a head faithful.
Ooh.
Just because I've like seen some Real Housewife clips of her, like figuring out who's been talking behind her back, and she does all these like whodunit investigative tricks, and then she figures out who did it, and I'm like, well, that traitors. So traitors, yeah. So no, I'm actually very excited, and I'm just proud of her too because she literally has proven, y'all, that you can take a big pivot when you're a teenager.
Yes, when you're young.
And everything is going to be okay. Yeah. And she's gone on to obviously have a very successful life. Yeah. Very much still in the conversation.
Yes.
Very much still in the mix. And she's about to be on the show with her best friend. Yeah. Like, so what? Cute. So cool. And we mentioned this in the Johnny Weir recap as well, but at that Olympics.
Yes.
Eric Nam was also at that Olympics, and they did like a deep dive commentary on Korean pop music. So they also have a history as well. So I think Eric Nam, Johnny Weir, Tara Lipinski, they're going to be a trio.
That is going to be.
They're just going to be really
so
tight.
Yeah.
And so I think, other things going off of that. We've got Mark Ballas, Dancing with the Stars, Dancer. Monet Exchange, obviously.
Yes, the looks.
The dancing. I think they'll love that. My curiosity with Johnny Weir and the same with Tara is that they have, they're like a commentator role of, like keeping things light and fun.
Yes.
And they're, not classic, I would say, reality TV stars. Yeah. They are on TV, but not in the role that, other reality TV stars are. And I think especially they are probably the most different from like the strategy gamers. Yes. So how will they like interact with them? And, if they will find them intimidating, fun, interesting, boring, what will it be? Yeah. Because I think definitely they want to be entertained.
Yes.
They want
to be entertained. They want to have fun.
And they're like, these two want to have fun. And I think the two of them are going to be like, and we want to commentate.
Yeah.
We want to literally that's our role, and we want to be those two. So do something for us to talk about.
That's right.
All right. That is Tara Lipinski.